Hello everyone, welcome back to episode 5 of this Let's Play, and I've done screwed up. And you've seen part of the reason why just there. But, to give a thorough explanation. Originally I'd recorded me re-going back into this level because I, in post-recording, noticed that there was actually two wumpa fruit after hitting the exclamation mark box, leading me to where the two boxes were for the clear gem. So that's fine, that would have been alright. Then did the Ripperoo fight. Struggled a bit, which I'll get to, but that was fine. Then Lost City. Now, all of this, fair enough, I was going through the game, what's the problem? The problem is, I forgot that Share Factory only records in like 15-minute segments. And it turns out that I'd actually spent a lot longer on Lost City. Yeah, the level took me that long. And as such, chunks of recording were missing. And also with Up the Creek and Ripperoo, because I forgot to hit the Share Factory save button in between. As such, let's just say I'm a scrubby recorder, put it that way. Because end result, chunks of footage missing, and I'd actually rather give sort of like a complete playthrough, so that you actually see what I'm doing. Okay, I'll edit stuff out like when I'm like over the time trials eventually, but that's a way off. But for just progressing through the game, it's not actually fair if I like leave bits out. Yeah, the thing is, if you don't, or rather, if you get both those wumpa fruit leading onto that platform, they actually respawn. Because as you can see there, anyways, that exclamation mark, what it actually did was these two boxes here. There we go. And now I'll get the clear gem as I go through the level normally. But actually figures I've already got the clear gem, as you saw in the beginning. But scuffed the recording, unfortunately. So yeah, what I'm actually going to do to combat this is make sure I hit that share button after like each level, at least. And in cases like Lost City, I'll keep it on the time so I can sort of like pause midway, and actually make sure all the footage gets saved. Because otherwise I don't want to repeat of what just happened. Because it means, well, I lose a lot of time in the process. And you won't get to see me fail many, many times, and we wouldn't want that now, would we? Yeah, so sorry if my commentary's a bit disorientated, it's just I'm still a little annoyed about that. Yeah, I'm also debating turning the autosave feature off and just like saving manually, so that in the event that it happens again, I can not deliberately God, sorry, I'm all over the place. But those of you who are eagle-eyed enough at the beginning would have actually seen the fact that one, I already had the Up the Creek gem. And secondly, you'll notice that I'd actually done like a bunch of levels, and the paths all went all the way along to, I think, Temple Ruins. I think the one after Lost City's called. I mean, I could have just not mentioned this, but I actually feel try and explain everything and sort of like not leave anyone in the dark. So yeah, sorry about this. Yeah, just to double check. Yeah, because there's no gem there now, where normally there would be. But yeah, 48 out of 48 boxes. All is well. Yeah, definitely. Next thing I'm doing is I'm turning autosave off. What is it? There we go. And now Ripperoo round 2. Now, when I first did this, I thought it was just like jumping around erratically, since he's a crazy ass motherfucker. Turns out there is actually a pattern to it. Like here, for example, he's effectively like a bishop in chess. He only goes diagonally. And I thought that you could like bounced on the big TNTs. You don't. You just stand on them. Oh, well, jump southeast. Yes. Also, one thing I found during this was there's a little coward hole, which is sort of a lame way to play it, but damn does it work. But yeah, previously didn't know what I was doing, died to Ripperoo several times, blew myself up quite a couple of times as well. And did that several times. So it's just a very slow start to this commentary. I think part of this, I'm still annoyed. Wait, have I? Oh, I thought it would have done a clean sweep there. Oh, good enough. And my coward hole proves effective yet again. But yeah, that went much quicker than last time. And now we get on to Lost City. Oh boy. Yeah, first time through, this caused problems. Many problems. One, because I didn't know what I was doing. And two, this is actually a pretty brutal level. And I still don't know how to get those 2 boxes. How? Oh, right, the clock's there. Yeah, you can tell I've been here before. Good plan, terrible execution. Well, I believe that's how you're supposed to do that bit. Yeah, you're supposed to just jump round. Of course, since I've died, and the hint specifically says I have to not die to get that thing, that's out the question now. Yep. But to give you an idea of my first time through this, it was a case of so far so good. I mean, up to here, been fine. Then I did that again. I ran straight into those guys. Eventually, and it was a case of I need to actually use those little dips to hide from the bats. Oh, I've done the... Yeah. This is what I get paranoid about, like breaking boxes or killing enemies, is because of shit like this. But I'm not going to worry about it. If I die before the next checkpoint, then I'll give it another go. But seriously, the last time I actually did this level, like during my first recording, I actually got down to 0 lives and then got a top up during the Brio bonus game. Otherwise, this would have actually been the level I got a game over on. Because, I'll be honest, this level is brutal. I mean, I know I said in a previous episode that Crash 2 is when the levels start getting sadistic in design. Scratch that. It's Crash 1. Because I am struggling. Okay, jump. I'm seeing that shadow. Do you see it? That shadow on the wall? I'm pretty sure it's effectively saying there's an Aku mask above there. Or is that the Wampa and I'm blind? No, it's not the Wampa. What the hell is that? Okay. Good reaction. Bad idea. But this level was just a clusterfuck for me. It's also one I'm going to have to take very carefully if I want to do anything. I've actually been looking over towards sort of like timer. I'm already 5 minutes into the level, I think. Just under. There it is. I got the Brio head that time. It's nice to be able to do first try. Yeah, actually amazes me just the amount of like one chance you get bullshit that happens in this game. It was like, oh, you've got one chance to kill this enemy and bounce on a thing, or you've got one chance to like bounce on this box to get to another box. As if you don't, and you like want to get all the boxes, you gotta like suicide. Oh, but an exclamation mark box. First time out, I think I died like 2 or 3 times. I missed the jump and landed in fire. But yeah, sorry about the horrendously scuffed commentary. And horrendously scuffed gameplay. But yeah, I am doing much better this time round. Oh, this. Oh yeah, first time round, I spun the TNT, ladies and gentlemen. And as you well know from that tutorial, spinning TNT is deadly. I've done it again. Ugh. I'm so glad you don't lose lives in the bonus rounds. Yeah, this is what I mean about like the embryo like bonus games like saving me last time. Because that's what, 6 lives right there. And from 0 spare lives to 6 in the last run of this. That was actually enough to get me through the level. Oh yeah, also these godforsaken bridges. I mean, I'd need to practice it a bit, but I could definitely get through, like, without dying. I just have to be, like, patient and precise. Oh, fuck, nah. Those are not words that go together. And then I met this fresh hell. Now, the trick seems to be, as far as I can tell, is wait for them all to be, like, pushed out at the same time, then go when they all retract. Except for these two. Another one chance to, break the box. I feel like I'm doing relatively well this time round. Oh, and this bonus game. Time for this piece of fun. I did not just do that first time. Unbelievable. I don't even... Yeah, that's more like what my performance usually is. That's the trick with that. Yeah, I had about like 3 or 4 deaths on that platform alone. There's nothing above there, is there? You know what? Fuck it. I'm suiciding there. I want fire. I'm 79 out of 82. I actually want to get all the boxes on this level. I know I need like to do it without dying to get the green gem and everything. But fuck it. After the bollocks ache this gave me previously. Yeah, 82 out of 82. But since I died, no gem for me. But there, that was a much better level complete. And even still, that took me... Oh. Don't give me that, Crash. You know damn well that level was bullshit. Okay, I think that's enough for now. After the issues with the previous recording episode, it's being like fucked and everything, it's just I feel good time for a break. Now I've got something that I know all the footage will be there for. Yeah, I'm still terribly sorry about that. I'm actually going to make it so that doesn't happen again, ideally. And, yes. Manual saving. I see. works is that's the autosave slot. And then those three are the actual manual saves. Okay, that makes sense. But you can already see the difference in lives. Anyways, that's enough this time round. Sorry about this being a somewhat lackluster episode. I'm going to hopefully pick it back up next time round. Until then, take care and see you around.